Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to talk about topic 3, 5 senses. But before we will talk about the 5 senses, we have to know what is the meaning of sense. Sense is something that helps us to know the things around us. How could I know this is a board? How could I know this is a fan? How could I know this is a door? By using our senses, which are 5. So, the meaning of sense is something that helps us to know the things around us. How many senses we have? 5 senses. But what is the difference between 5 senses and sense organs? Sense organs means body parts, like our hands, our eyes, our nose, our mouth, our legs. Those are sense organs. But what are the 5 senses? We have 5 senses, which are number 1, sight, number 2, smell, number 3, hearing, number 4, taste, number 5, touch. Again, how many senses we have? 5 senses: sight, smell, hearing, taste, and touch. The first sense is sight. The first sense is sight. How can we see things around us by using our eyes? The first sense is sight. We can see with our eyes. I can see this is a girl. I can see this is a cat. I can see the books. I can see the tour, sunglasses, the sun. So I can see anything around us by using our eyes. The first sense is sight. I can see with my eyes. The second sense is smell. Is what? Smell. I can smell with my nose. So I can smell flowers. I can smell perfume. I can smell the smoke also. Anything has a smell, I can smell it by my nose. Until now, we talked about 2 senses. The first sense is sight. I can see with my eyes. The second sense is smell. I can smell with my nose. The third sense is hearing. Is what? Hearing. I can hear with my ears. I have 2 ears, so I can hear. I can hear what? I can hear alarm. I can hear drums. I can hear music. I can hear my friends when they are talking all the time. So, the third sense is hearing. The third sense is hearing. I can hear with my ears. Number 4, tasting. Number 4, tasting. I can taste with my tongue. I can taste with my what? With my tongue. So I can taste lollipop, fruit salad, sandwich, Pepsi, all different types of food I can taste with my tongue. So until now we talked about 4 senses: sight, smell, hearing, and tasting. The last sense is touch. Is what? Touch. I can touch with my skin. I can touch with my skin. So I can touch grass. I can touch teddy bear. I can touch anything, wherever it is smooth, soft, hard, and so on. So I can touch with my skin. Again, to repeat it, this is the five senses. How many senses we have? Five senses. Sight, smell, taste, hearing, and touch. I can see with my eyes. I can smell with my nose. I can touch with my skin. I can taste with my tongue. I can hear with my ears. Okay. We have many dangers in our life. How does our senses help us to keep safe from dangers? For example, if I want to cross the road, which sense I will use to keep us safe? Which sense here? Yes, I can use sight. Sight help us to cross the road. I can also use hearing. I can hear the cars. So if I want to cross the road, which senses I will use to keep safe? I can use sight and hearing. Another example. Someone is chased by a dog. Which sense he will use? Which sense he will use? He will use sight. He will use what? Sight. Okay. Another example. Fire. How does we know there is a fire in our room, in our streets, in our classroom? How can I know this? By using smell. A sense of smell helps us to know there is a fire. I can smell the fire. Something is hot wherever it's something, skeletal, boots, wherever. How can I know there is something is very hot? Which sense I will use? A sense of touch. When I touch it, I can find it is very hot, so I keep my hand away from it quickly. So which sense I will use here? I can use a sense of touch. Something is bad, a bad food. How can I be safe? Which sense I will use? I can use a sense of smell. I can smell this food. It has a bad smell. So, for the last time, we talked about what today? We talked about the five senses. Sight, smell, touch, taste, hearing. I can see with my eyes. I can smell with my nose. I can touch with my skin. I can taste with my tongue. I can hear with my ears. And we talked about how that our senses help us to keep safe. Thank you for your listening and I wish you a good day.